Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. Today I have the pleasure to introduce you to DroneLab. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers, as usual, to subscribe if they haven't done already so, as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Additionally, if you would like to participate to the giveaway and have the opportunity to own a copy of this product, then please do follow the instruction contained in the video description at the very bottom, which will tell you what you need to do to enter and also what you need to do to claim the code. Okay, so what is DroneLab? Well, it's an app which allows you to create drone type of effects, soundscapes, which you can use for ambient type of production and so on and so forth. It's really simple to use. Starting at the very top, you can see the waveform of what you can generate, which you control with here at the controls at the bottom. So you have a play here button, a stop button, and also a timed stop here as well. Right away, you can see on the top right, you have a symbol to share the file that you produce. You can load some presets here, which is really nice. You can edit them and save them as well. It's really straightforward. You can record the session, export it, change the sound settings here. For example, you can do tuning, fine tuning, decide how long the ending timer is, which you control from this icon here, but I will show you that in a moment. And then you have app settings as well here. Prevent it to go to sleep if you have a longer session, for example, and you don't want to do that because you have your sleep function to save your battery, so you can disable that. You can have parallax 3D style waves on and off. You can have sound effect visual, yes or not. And interestingly, here the recording format, which is great. You can change that. You can have an alert on and off if you need to do that after recording it. Then, of course, a link to videos and more information. So it's great. It supports quite a good recording in terms of sample rate. So up to 96 kilohertz, so it's great. And then at the bottom here, you have controls for your root, your chord, and noise. Now, before I go into those, let's hear a little bit. Of course, you need to be careful. It was picking a little bit there, so you need to adjust the volume. You have volume for all the three different sections here at the bottom. So you have volume for the root here, volume for the chords, and volume for the noise. So in what I was playing a moment ago, it was really picking because the volume was too high. So make sure that you of course, are vigilant on that. So let's start turning down the volume of chord and noise so we know how it works. So let's start with the root. You can change the type of sound here. You have a number of those there. You can change the pitch, which is useful to do it in real time when you're recording. You can go also up and down an octave. You can change the intensity of the sound, which is different from the volume, and then the rate in terms of sound movement. So let's try in a little bit. And I try to put the volume down so that hopefully you hear me talking as well. Turn down the volume here for the noise as well. So you can hear now the effect of intensity, right? And you can hear also the changes in rate or modulation. Right now, let's try to change the pitch. Okay, so let's add some chord. Works similarly. You can decide the chord sound here. You can decide the chord tones. You can go up by intervals. So you can choose the different interval, higher and lower, and then you can adjust it by Synth as well. You can change the octave and then again intensity, rate of modulation, and volume overall. Okay, great. Then you can add some noise and sound effects as well. So noise, you can choose the type of noise here. Okay, random, phased, resonant, Brownian, pink, rate of modulation, volume, and then you can also add some effects. And you can start with one effect, end with, and then you establish the range of recurrence, how quickly actually they occur, and then of course adjust the volume. So the way I suggest you use it is that you play in real time in terms of changing the different controls on the screens while you are recording. So let's try that. Okay, so I stopped the recording, and as you have seen, it allows you to export the file after the recording. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run Logic Pro. Let's create an audio track like so. Then we are going to bring the file viewer here on the screen. Here we have the recording DroneLab. Okay. Of course, you can change the name, click, drag, and drop somewhere where you like. Now it says change project sample rate 244. That's fine. Convert the files, and then we close these. There we are. Now let's click play. Now, for example, we could set it as to cycle on the selection, so it repeats itself. And now you can enjoy. For example, you can bring in a studio piano, which has been added recently to the version of Logic Pro. You could add, for example, an effect, right? And so, like, for example, an audio effect here, and why not a reverb? Tweak it a little bit. And then you can play along. And of course, you could record, for example, what I was playing and create your MIDI track and so on. Or, for example, you can have an external instrument to record another audio track live on top of the DroneLab recording. So lots of fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and demonstration. And as always, see you next time. Bye.